Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. Today I'm going to do a two-player game of Kill Count. I've been pretty hyped the past few days, but I'm going to try and calm myself down a little bit, try and focus a little bit more on the rules as I'm playing it so that I deliver good content that I'm learning how to do properly. As you'll see, I have a two-player board already set up, so this is going to be the last time you see me probably for the rest of the video, at least my face. Toodles! And we're going to go ahead and drop directly into the game. I've already got a two-player game set up using a couple of things. Let's talk about the board. I'm going to be using the Kill Team Octarius terrain set. You're going to see that a lot in my devlogs because that is the fun, pretty terrain I currently have that's all painted up. If I play test somewhere else, you might see some other stuff, but that's what I have for now. We're playing on a board that is approximately, we got 6 inches there, 6 inches there. It's about 22 or so inches wide. I'd say this is it's two chunks of a Kill Team board that have been unfolded to create this nice little space here. I've got 3 equipment depots. That's the first thing you place on the board is those equipment depots. Oh, we also need to roll off. And I've got 2 different size and color dice to help us today. So orange is going to be that right pocket over there by the orange salt lamp. And our pink in the left corner is going to be our white die. So orange is going to be player number 1. So orange would place the first depot. Normally we would place it in the center, like so, which is why I set that on the edge to show it actually belongs there. And we're going to go like this. We can always place like that. So we're going to do that. That's about 6 inches. It's a little more than 6 inches. Perfect. We've got options for how we want to play this board. So we have at least one piece of terrain, and then we also have a terrain effect or 2. We actually have 2 terrain effects in play. These scrap heaps are going to be tall terrain, which means tall terrain is any wall or vertical surface declared as tall at the start of the game. Tall terrain does not have an area of effect marker. Tall terrain cannot be moved through vertically and blocks all lines of sight regardless of elevation. It should also say you just can't move through it. So you can't move through it. Think of it as a big pillar. You got to move around the pillars. That's that. I'm going to set that reference card off to the side. You'll notice we have an orange puck, and in the corner over here, a green puck. They're actually equidistant from both, they're placed on the same side. They're mirrored. On the left, we have charged terrain. Roll 1d6 at the end of your turn, and reduce the total rolled by 1 at the end of your turn. When the total equals 0, you die. On a successful attack action, pass the current charge results to the defender. The last player to pass the charge gains the kill. And over here, we have radiation. Radiation. You are irradiated for 1d3, roll a d6, have the result, and round up rounds. While irradiated, increase the power you gain from discarding cards by 1. If you roll a 1 while irradiated, you die. Other models within 3 inches of you while irradiated also become irradiated. If they die from radiation, you gain a kill point. We are playing to a kill goal of 2 points today, and that's all of the terrain and board rules. Let's talk about the characters. We drew on our left pocket the ninja, so we're going to go ahead and set up their hit points now, as well as get some power tokens. They have 3 hit points. I'm going to represent that with a D4. And we're going to use the same sort of coffee-colored D12 and set it off to the side to represent their power. We'll move that card off the board. The Omenseeker is the other card that we got, which is another HP 3 card. And we just talked about the Ninja and the Omenseeker in the past 2 devlogs. So I'm not going to explain their kit right now, except what you need to know is they are both, the Ninja is about movement, and the Omenseeker is about forcing certain rolls to happen and being very predictive. And we'll use the same colored D12 to represent their as well, their power as well. Show off our minis. We have Brother Sanrio stepping in if it'll focus. If it'll focus. There we go. For our ninja. And our Arizona Eldari Exarch for our Omenseeker. Why am I saying Arizona? It's because it looks like an Arizona T-Cam. All right. Let's dive in before moving on. So we've got board. We've got characters. Now let's talk cards for characters. Let's start with the Omenseeker because they're player 1. They have cheat code, change terrain, agility, energy blast, and glory. We get to dust 1 and equip 1. We're going to dust cheat code. Set that off to the side. We are going to dust that for 3. So let's go ahead and make 3 points. And we are going to equip energy blast, because that is going to make very quick games. That's going to make a very quick game. And then we're going to go ahead and put our hand face down just to the right of our character card. So then that way we'll be able to have kind of a lineup that will hopefully make sense. Now let's move over to our ninja. Our ninja, remember, they like movement. They like that a lot. So, oh, hey, we've got aggression, brutality, thrusters, movement, and stimulant. Let's go ahead and toss... do we want attack or damage? It's aggression or brutality. I think we'll go ahead and toss brutality, and you can all tell me if I made the right choice or not. And we're going to go ahead and make 2 power for our ninja, which is great. At least we can get our decoy dodge going. And then I think we're going to increase our movement with our thrusters. Yeah, let's do that. Let's equip thrusters. It's a small board, but I think it'll still have an impact because we might be able to, when we shadow step, at least move 6 inches instead of 3. All right. And with that, that is our board, our terrain, our characters, our character cards. We've already rolled off. Let's play. Our Omenseeker, top of round 1, turn 1. They've got 3 power equipped with energy blast. They do have a bit of a line of sight if they scooch off this equipment depot and they can see in there. But I think we're going to go ahead and not get radiated just yet. We're going to go ahead and move towards our depot. Now, a little bit of the gun barrel is sticking out, and that little bit of the gun barrel sticking out allows for, I hope my computer didn't just die. That little bit of the gun barrel sticking out allows us to see their model. But they do have, the ninja does have defense. And so, if the ninja has defense, let's see here. They are going to be defense 4 at base, +1 from cover, because they have visibility, but they also have cover. That makes defense 5. Again, the ninja doesn't have anything here, but what we're going to do as Omenseeker is we're going to roll our divination for 2 power and go down to 1 power. And our divination is 2d6, and we can pick which one we want. We don't really like either of those right now, but I'm going to take a 3. I'm going to take 3. I'm going to retain that 3. So I will turn this orange into a 3, and that's our Omenseeker die. And then we're going to set our normal rolling die over there. And now we're going to go ahead and take a shot as an action point. So that was an action we've moved. We have 1 more action left. We're going to roll a d6 and try hit a 5. And we miss. Okay, that's fine. Now, we have this 3 that we can retain and use all the way until the start of our next turn. That is move, use the divination action, and attack. So we've done 3 AP. Omenseeker's done. They have no more AP to start another action, to perform another action. They're done. Moving to the ninja. The ninja was not hit, so did not do the decoy dodge. They have stimulant, thrusters, and aggression, and 2 power. We are going to go ahead and get charged, because that sounds fun. We're going to go ahead and move here for 1 movement point, and that means we're going to roll for a charge die 3 turns. And I'm going to represent that on the board with a big honkin' red 3 face on the die. So we've moved there. And we have another action point. We don't really... okay, so we have our hand. And what I'm thinking is we might want to dust for our hand. And then we might, because we don't have anything we can really... Oh, we have +3 movement from thrusters. That's the thing I was worried about. So we can scooch here just so that we've got line of sight, we've got visibility. They do have cover. This is obstructing the view a little bit. So we're going to be trying to hit a 5 up. Let's roll for that. That's a 1. We don't have anything to fix that. And so then we're going to finish that last inch of movement. We're gonna push, because remember, we have 2 power. We can use our decoy dodge. So we're going to push. And that is a move, an attack. We have 1 more AP left. We're going to go ahead and dust. That's the word I'm looking for. Dust our thrusters for 2 more power, going up to 4. And then we're going to go ahead and end our turn, because that was 3 AP. Next is top of round 2, turn 1, the Omenseeker. Omenseeker still has that roll of 3 they're holding on to. They're waiting. We have agility, change terrain, and glory. I think what we're going to do is first use the movement, because we can move into the open like so. That's about an inch. Take the shot as an action. We only need... start of turn. Our divination die goes away. We only need to hit once in order to maybe deal some good damage. We can kill them if we hit them once. So we're just gonna maybe do that. We're gonna hit, then we're gonna complete our move and draw a card. And if we like the card, we might end up equipping it. And if we don't like the card, we might go ahead and just dust a couple of things to get our power back up so we can use divination. So we are going to attack. We're going to roll our white die over here. That is a 6. Okay. We needed a 5 or better. We got a 6. They are going to use decoy dodge for 2 power. Crank down to 2. We don't get the kill as the Omenseeker, because the ninja in response is going to use their decoy dodge. They take 1 damage, because decoy dodge, if you take damage from an attack action where you had a cover bonus, they don't have a cover bonus. They actually don't. Okay, they are completely removed. And so is that charged die, because the charged, which would have ticked down to 2, the charged is attached to the ninja. So when the ninja is removed from play, all terrain effects on the ninja go away. All right. With the death, we're going to give the thrusters equipped to the ninja, put that in hand for the Omenseeker. Now, the Omenseeker still has some movement and can actually make that maybe... No, we're just going to go on to this one. Excuse me. Draw a card, and we get Forced Restart. That's a 4 power card. That's actually really nice. And then we're going to finish our move by just getting really into the cover. So then that way, even if the ninja shows up here, that tall terrain is blocking some of that line of sight as well. So we'll at least get a cover bonus. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in hand, and we're going to burn some cards. We're going to burn our 4 power. We are going to burn Change Terrain. And we are going to burn Thrusters in a spiteful move for a total of 8 power, bringing us up to 9. Now that is a move, that is an attack, and that is burning, or dusting. Sorry, we're dusting. So that is Omenseeker's turn. They also get a kill point, represented by this fun little purple gem of energy. Ooh. There we go. All right. It is Ninja's turn. At the start of their turn, before they do anything else, they draw 2 cards, Displacement Field and Overwatch. They can now place their miniature anywhere that is an unoccupied equipment depot. So, we're going to go here. Yeah, we're going to go there, because dropping in here, and actually, even though that's radiation, it might be more fun to run down this line to get a better line of sight because at 6 inches, I'm just going to check. At 6 inches, I get here, yeah, they would be available to hit. So that's probably what we're going to do. Looking at what we have 4 power. We're going to spend 2 to equip aggression. Go down 2. We are then going to hold these. I think that's good. We're going to move. There we go. And equipping does not cost an action point, for those asking. Equipping is an action you can do that does not cost an action point. You can just only have a maximum of 2 equipped. And if you were going to go ahead and equip another one, you'd have to just choose one to discard. You don't get power. It's not the same as dusting. Okay, so we've moved. We're in the open. We're going to take a shot against them. We just need 4 plus. We get a 2. We don't have anything to change that. So we're going to go ahead and pass the... No, hold on. We've moved. We've attacked. We've got 1 AP. We've got 1 AP. What are we going to do? Do we... No, we have 2 remaining because we played aggression. We are going to pass. We're just going to let that go. Because we've only got 1 AP left. And any common action that we would do doesn't feel worth it. So we're just going to wait. We're going to pass. We're going to let that go. Oh, we have to radiation. We moved into the radiation. That's what I was missing. We're going to roll like that. It's a 4. With a 4, we are going to get 2, because have it and round up, radiation. And, now it actually feels maybe we do want to dust, now that I've remembered that is happening. So, you know what? Let's go ahead and use the display. No, let's toss stimulant. And okay, I know this probably sounds weird. Let's toss some stimulant. Go up to 3 plus 1 from being irradiated to 4. And then back down to 1, because then we can equip displacement field. We have 1 card in hand and Overwatch. So then on their turn, we might be able to hit them. We would just need a 5 up to hit. We're going to hold that. That is going to get rid of all our power, but they're already at 1. Let's just go for it. If you have a better turn idea, let me know, because I'd love to hear your strategy with the ninja. So in this game, we are just trying things. Okay. We have aggression and displacement field. So now +2 defense if within 6 inches. No, if you're further away. Okay. So what we're going to want to do is use Overwatch and then start playing a cagey game of staying away, which is good. We have movement. We can do that. All right, it is now the Omenseer's turn. Top of round 3, Omenseer's turn, agility or glory. We are going to probably want to stay kind of close. I think we have 9 power. We've got plenty to do. So I'm going to roll it back to just before their turn ends because it's a casual game. So just before bottom of round 2, turn 2 with the ninja, we're going to spend 4 power as the Omenseeker, go down to 5 power, and we're going to use Fated Response. On another player's turn, you may perform 1 action and reduce your next turn's starting AP by 2. And that action is going to be to attack. And we just need a 4 up. We got a 3. We missed. Do we have a reroll? We don't. That's okay. All right. It is now fully back into the Omenseeker top of, round 3, turn 1. It's going to be Omenseeker. And our Omenseeker, I think we're worried about, the range that the ninja could put with radiation. So we don't want to be within 3. We also don't want to be further than 6, because if we're further than 6, they're going to get +2 to their defense against us. We're going to spend 2. We want to use our divination. Go down to 3, because not only do we get a divination, let's use these 2 differently colored dice. We got a 1 and a 3. Let's retain the 1. Okay, so 1 is going to be our divination die. And I'll use the same little die to actually be the marker so we don't forget what's going on. And in doing so, that is the first part of our quest goal. So we are halfway to our quest goal of using a divination result of 1 and 6. So we've got the 1. Now, that is an action. So we have one more action left because our AP was reduced to 2 by our faded response that we did at the end of turn 2, or end of round 2, turn 2. So we have one thing we can do, and that one thing, I think, is just we could attack. We're going to equip agility because that's free, go down to 1, and attack. I think that's fair. That was not good. Okay, we get a 2. That's not good at all. It is now the end of our turn, and we are moving over to our ninja. Ninja had the 1. Oh, and definitely, we were talking about that strategy already, so you know I was going to do it. So that's what we're going to do at the end of their turn, right? We're going to do that, and we just need a 5 up. And we got a 6. Fantastic. So that's going to deal 2. Actually, it would be a 4 up because we have the +1. So it's a 2 points of damage, bringing our Omenseeker down to 1 hit point remaining. Ooh, that's tense. That's close. All right. Omenseeker's wishing they'd unlock their quest passive right now so that when they did divination, that 6 could have been a 1. Okay. Now we're fully in the ninja. The ninja's turn. 3 AP. What do we do with our ninja? We have no power. We have no cards in hand. I think we want to be far away. So what we're going to do is we're going to move 6, get onto this equipment depot marker like so. As we turn down the 1, and now we have 1 turn remaining, and we're going to radiate them as well. They are now radiated for D3 turns. So they are rated for 2 turns. We're going to mark that with a similar dice. Just like so. And those 2, and we're going to put it, see, you can see, it's there. And then we are going to keep moving. I think we're going to move all the way to here. And that card we draw is, oh, that's very nice. Targeting array. Very nice. While this would be really great with displacement field, because if we can get and stay 6 inches away, we can be always +2 to our defense and our attack. So if there's something we can do, we're going to do that. But we moved, and then moving again means that second move cost 2 AP. Because as a reminder, how much AP something costs. First, you reduce AP when you're done performing the action, not before. And you reduce your AP by the number of times you've performed the action that turn. So the first time we moved, it was 1 AP. The second time we moved, it was 2 AP. Hopefully that makes sense. That's going to be their turn. End of the turn, this goes away. Gone. No more radiation. Moving on to the Omenseeker. What we have in hand is a glory. We have 1 power, 1 hit point, 1 on the die that goes away because we didn't really have a chance to use that. And, oh, no, wait, we could have used it for that radiation roll. Let's do that. So it's just the 1 turn that we're radiated. And we're going to go ahead and dust glory, because then we're getting 1 from glory, 2 from glory, because glory gained 2 power when this card is discarded instead of the normal 1 power, and +1 from being irradiated. So we gain 3 power going up to 4. I think that's great. We're going to spend 2 so we can see what we get from our 2 dice, a 1 and a 3. We've already retained a 1, so let's go ahead and retain the 3 and see how that works for us. We have, that's 1 AP down from that, and 2 AP down from the dusting. So we've got 1 more action we can do. And I think since we're already irradiated, we can try and pursue, or we can try and pull around and force them to come to us. So I think we're going to try and do that. And since we're already irradiated, when we enter this space, we don't get another one. And then at the end of our turn, this goes away. And since we're already in it when we start, we're not entering it. So it's not going to be reapplied to our mini at the start of our next turn. Okay. All right. That's their turn. Our friend over here. Oh, it's so close. It's so tense. What are we going to do? Oh, right. And that's good too, because we can stay here actually. And our next turn we can get to there. And that tall wall completely blocks visibility. So our ninja can't see us. Our ninja can't see the Omenseeker. And we can't move through that. We could, let's see here, we got targeting array, top of the turn. We're going to at least take a movement action, I think, because we're right next to that equipment depot. Let's do that. Let's draw that card. Time Warp. Oh, baby, a triple. As a move action, take another turn after this one. We're going to hold that. We're going to dust targeting array for 3. So we've got 3 now. We just need to use our decoy dodge one more time, which might be hard because, you know, we decided to go equipment build, but we're getting there. And then we're going to go ahead and finish that movement. We moved about an inch. So where do we want to go? Where do we want to get tucked in? I think, you know what? We're going to play, ooh, excuse me. We're going to play like this, and we're just going to finish up there and roll for charged. So we are going to roll for charged. That's 6. Okay, so for the next 6 turns, that'll just be bouncing around. I don't think the game's going to last that long, but that's fun. Okay, so we've moved, we've dusted, we've finished our movement, which means we have 1 more AP left. Do we want to do anything with it? Do we have the option to do anything with it? I don't think so. Let's pass. Moving to the Omenseeker, top of the turn. Our Omen die goes away. We are going to go ahead and move to here. Get our card. See, ooh, supply drop. As an action, discard this card, and then each player gives you a card from their hand. We have 2 power. We are going to burn it all. We're going to use it all. We're going to roll 2 dice for our divination. We're just going to keep doing that. We have a 5 and a 4. So a 5 and a 4. We're going to take the 5. 5's pretty good. We might be able to get a hit. And that was that many inches, and we can move 2 inches this way. And I think we're going to hold on to this. I think we're going to hold on to this for now because it can be nice to take cards from people. Even if we don't know what they have, it can be nice to take cards from people. So we're going to hold on to that. Also, that's not the discard pile. That is. There we go. Okay. That is a move. And we drew, and we have 2 AP left. Oh, we did a divination. That's 1 AP. We have 1 AP left. We can't do the divination twice because that would be 2 AP to perform it. Since, again, you take the AP away at the end. Okay. You know, that makes me think that rule is busted, and the wording just simply needs to be that you remove the AP from your starting AP value at the beginning when you go to perform the action, because that way it's how many times would you have performed the action if the action you are attempting to do was completed. I think, yeah, because that way it's like, okay, I want to do it once. That's 1 AP. I want to do it twice. That's 2 AP. Otherwise, the loophole right now is it's off by 1. So the first time you do it would be 0 AP, and the second time you do it would, yeah, that isn't, no, it's going to work because it works for when you do it the first time, but then the second time you go to do it, it's still going to be 1 AP to do it a second time. So you could shoot twice and move once. That feels not what I'm going for. So I need to reword that. Anyways, we have 1 AP left. You know what? We're just going to dust it. We're going to dust this for card because that'll get us to 6. That's really going to help us. I don't think we're going to Fated Response just yet. I don't think so. I think we're going to wait to see what our ninja does. The ninja is going to... and this should have ticked down on the end of ninja's turn. So passing the turn back to ninja. We're going to go ahead and scooch our ninja. I think... Excuse me. My goodness. Excuse me. Okay. We have Time Warp. Is there a way we can make Time Warp work? I wonder if by moving back this way, right? They do have a little bit of line of sight through here. Very mild as we move around the corner here, right? So they do have a little bit of line of sight. So let's burn down to 2. Let's take an attack action. Because if we can hit them once as they're moving, it's going to be 6s, I think. I think we need 6s. We have a 5, which would have been great for our Omen die. We have a 5, but we need 6s because 4 plus this. Oh, no, we can't do that because math-wise, we would need a 7 on the dice. So, no, we're not going to spend that. That would be a waste because there's not seven faces on this die. So, unimpeded is going to move there, draw a card. Ninja's going to draw a card. Okay, good. We're going to dust jump pack right away. Dusting jump pack gives us 3 more, gets us up to 6. Okay, this is good. We've only moved and dusted. So it's 2 AP. Ah, darn. Now we're going to go ahead and take a shot because we get +1 to our attack while this card is equipped. And that's going to remove the bonus to cover. So as we're moving, we'll just say we did it as we were, completing that move action. And we're going to go ahead and take that shot. They have +1 to defense, so that's going to cancel this and the cover, and they have a base defense of 4. So it's base defense of 4, and +1 from agility, and +1 from cover means we need to get a 6. And what does that mean when we roll it? We are rolling, and we have +1, so we just need to roll a 5 to hit or better. So 5 or better. And we get a 4. Okay, darn. All right. And then I think that's it. That's their turn. Moving on to Omenseeker. Omenseeker has some spicy fun going on. Let's see. With divination, let's crank it down by 2. We got another 1. Okay, this is tough. This is, whew. We're cooking. Bit of a cagey game between these two characters. All right. And we'll take the 1. We'll take the 1 because we might be able to. And you know what? We're going to do it again. We really want those 6s. A 3. Okay, we're going to take that. And that's going to be our turn. I think I really just want to unlock this quest. I really do. And this is a good time to try and do it because we're just going to stall out and force them to us. So, their turn. What do we have? Oh, we have Time Warp. As a move action, take another turn after this one. Discard this card after use. Well, we're going to spend a move action. We're going to do that. Boom. All right. Now we have 2 AP left, and we are going to... let's see here. We can move to here, draw a card, and that's that turn because it's a move and a move. Now we have a stimulant. Oh, we go down to 2. Now we have a stimulant. That's great. And our new turn, their Omenseeker is going to burn their power and take an attack because there is cover, but we are now within 6 inches. So they're going to go ahead and do it while that displacement field is not part of it. They have no bonus to attack, but they do have a bit of cover. So that means it's 5 up. And they get a 3. Darn. No use for these dice yet. Our radiation friend also would have ticked down to... Oh, no, that was gone. This buddy ticked down to 4. That's what I was looking for. Charge ticks down to 4. Okay, then this new turn is we're going to go ahead and scooch this way to be able to take a shot. And we are going to take a shot. And we get a 1. That's a bummer, but that's okay. We don't have a way to boost it. So we moved. We've attacked. I don't really want to dust the stimulant, so it feels bad not really taking advantage of that time warp, but we're just going to let it go. And then we're going to go to tick this down to 3. Oh man, our charged goes down to 3. Okay, top of the Omenseeker's turn. We need some power. But we also need to kick the teeth into this ninja. So ooh, you know what? Okay, I'm going to scooch this die over here. We can get, oh yeah, we're going to get onto this. Get real nice and close. Basically base them. Draw a card. New game plus. Reset your kill goal. Gain +1 attack, +1 def, and +1 damage until killed. We're going to hold that. No, we're going to dust that. Get 4 power. Toss it. Burn 2. No, we're not going to burn it yet. We're not going to burn it because if we do burn it, yeah. Also, is that it because of Fated Response? We did Fated Response. I don't think so because we did Fated Response at the end of the turn before they took another turn and we didn't get a turn. No, it says reduce your next turn starting AP by 2. So that's it. We moved and we drew. That's okay. That's okay. We got good draw. I'm okay with that. Okay. It's the ninja's turn, and we're going to burn 4 and attack them. That's that play. Okay. We just need a 4. We just need a 4. Come on. Oh, we got a 2. All right. Okay. It's going to be the ninja's turn. Ninja gets 3 AP. What are we going to do with our 3 AP? We have a stimulant. We have aggression. We could hit back twice and try and confirm the kill. I think let's just do it. Okay. We just hit. That's one. That's it. We're good. Okay, great. And this would click to them and then go away. Yay! They both have a kill point. What a tense. Woo. A tense moment. As the little blue bobule, little purple bobule, ninja gets 1 too. Okay. We're going to get the energy blast and the agility and take those and put them in the hand. And we're gonna see. We did an attack. That was it. We did the 1 attack. And we could do, oh man, that felt good. We could do, we've got free range. Let's make a move over here. Get a card. Draw a grenade, right on. Okay, and then let's burn something. Get some power back. Let's burn agility. We don't need that. We don't need agility. We've got decoy dodge. All right. The Omenseer's turn. Omenseer, oh, that's tough. They're going to draw 2 cards before they step in, reset their hit points. We've got Proc Error. As an attack action, discard this card and transfer any active terrain effects from you to another character of your choice currently in play. We might want to dust that one because there's no active effects. So we might want to do that. And we got a grenade. So that's good. Okay. We've got things we can do. All right. We could go here. And you know what? I think we're just gonna push for it. We're gonna go tense, right? We're gonna go tense because what we can do is if we go here, take the action, dust. We're gonna plop here, dust, take the action to attack after the divination action. That's what we're gonna do. So we've gone here. We're gonna dust. We're going to use divination, and then we are going to attack. So let's dust. We get 4 power. We're gonna roll 2 dice. We're going to see what we got. A 2 and a 1. Okay, that's frustrating. We're going to take the 1. We're not really getting a use for those right now. Not really getting a use. And then I think we're just going to spite ping them, use grenade, hit them from 1. Bink. Now they're down to 2. Okay. Now they're down to 2. We have 2 power. It is going to be the ninja's turn. Oh, okay, that would have been a spicy play. If we rolled 6s, that would have been so good because the Omenseeker could have then unlocked their quest passive, which meant that they could use that die on any roll, so we can just really be shutting down the ninja attacking us and really get ahead. I think that would have been an awesome move. Even just a 5. Oh, 5 would have, I mean, no. Well, a 5 would have got us the kill. Maybe. But no, we wanted a 6. We were playing with it. So we've got stimulant, energy blast, and grenade. It is the ninja's turn. Ninja has 4 power, 2 hit points, and 1 kill. On the board, we have aggression and displacement field equipped. Oh boy, what do we want to do? Oh man. Let's use stimulant for 1. Go down to 3, and then grenade for 1, which is going to be a total of 2. So we ping them for 1, just like they did us. And we're going to go up to 3 hit points. And now we've got energy blast. Let's get rid of displacement field and attach energy blast for the remaining. Oh no, wait, that brought us down to 2, so we don't have that. So we've got displacement field. That might be what we want to do, but let's see where we get here. We're done with cards. We're kind of within 6, but like if we push it and move this far, right? Let's move here and then move here so we get to draw a card. We get a reroll. That's nice. That's really nice. Let's attack them. Pew pew. Attack action. A 5. That's going to hit, which is going to deal 2 points of damage. And we're going to get a second kill, which is going to be our kill goal. Right on. Okay. Play is over. Let's move into scoring. Scoring time. We have 5 points here from 1 kill for the Omenseeker and no cards in hand. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 equipped cards and cards in hand, and 10 more points from 2 kills. So the ninja very much wins this match. Thanks so much for tuning in, and hope to catch you next time. That's a 2-player game of Kill Count. Bye-bye.